What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video on my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over some basketball games for Thursday, February 9th, 2023. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. I wish you guys the best luck on all your picks for this day, for these games. Let's go ahead and get into the games. We're going to be looking at, as this thing slowly, come on, there we go. Dang, okay. Am I moving okay? Yeah, okay. Maybe it's a internet thing. So games that we're looking at for Thursday: Nuggets versus the Magic, Suns versus the Hawks, Bulls versus the Nets, and Bucks versus the Lakers. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is I have the road team up top, their coach's record, their season record, their road record, and any other notes that I want to add. In the middle is the all-time head-to-head records between the two teams, as well as for the regular season, as well as for this season in particular. And at the bottom is the home team, their season record, their home record, their coach's record, and any other notes that I want to add. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, starting with the Nuggets versus the Magic. I'll just show you both sides real quick, nothing too crazy. So I'll always start with the home team, and then I'll go over numbers for the road team. So if the home team Magic is going to win this game, some numbers that could favor them is one of it being this is a revenge game potentially for the Magic. The Nuggets have already won one game head-to-head against the Magic for the season. This is the second and last head-to-head matchup between these two teams for the season. So there could be a little bit of revenge in it for Magic to even the score 1-1 head-to-head against the Nuggets. But today does have 54 date numerology on the Gregorian. If you write out 54, it sums to 45 plus 54 and 45. They're just reflections of each other. The Magic coach can get his 45th win regular season for his career. It's a day with 34 date numerology on the Gregorian. Magic can get their 34th all-time head-to-head win against the Nuggets. It's a day with 18 date numerology on the Gregorian, and the Nuggets can get their 18th loss for the season. It will be a day leaving 325 left in the Gregorian year. This could mean the Nuggets coach can sit on 352 wins regular season as a coach for the Nuggets with a loss, 352, 325. They're just anagrams of each other. And it will be the 137th day of the Hebrew civil calendar. 137 is the 33rd prime number, a day with 163 date numerology on the Hebrew civil. Magic could become 23 and 33 for a season record with a win. And if you write in 23, it sums to 163. And that's about what I would put for the Magic to win this game. If the Nuggets were going to win this game, we kind of visit the same numbers in a way. It will be a day with 34 date numerology on the Gregorian. Magic can go ahead and get their 34th loss for the season. They would get their 15th home loss for the season to go with. 15 written out sums to 34. The Nuggets, they can sit on 33 all-time head-to-head losses against Magic with the win. It will be the 137th day on the Hebrew civil, the 33rd prime number. The Nuggets can sweep the Magic 2-0 like 20 head-to-head for the season with the win, as the Nuggets coach gets his 353rd win regular season as a coach for the Nuggets. 353 is the 71st prime number. 71 is the 20th prime number. And if you actually write out the number 20, we see that it sums to 26 and 28. And this will be Nuggets' 26th road game, Magic's 28th home game. They can get swept 2-0 like 20. And then one last thing here for the Nuggets. This will be the 56th game for the Magic. It will be the 56th game for the Nuggets for the season. And Nuggets can get their 39th win for this season. 39, if you write it out, does sum to 56. Oh, another one last thing. My bad. It's a day leaving 325 left. Yeah, the Nuggets coach can sit on that 352 as a coach for Nuggets, or he can sit on 325 losses regular season for his overall career with the win. And so that's what I would put for that game. Let's go ahead and move on to the Suns and the Hawks. The Suns and the Hawks, starting with the home team, the Hawks. This is a day with 18 date numerology on the Gregorian. The Hawks can get their 61st all-time head-to-head win against the Suns, 61, the 18th prime number. Suns would get their 18th road loss to go with, and they would become 11-18 for a road record with a loss on the 18th day of the 11th month for the Hebrew religious. Now, I saw this very same thing happen to the Knicks 2 days ago. It was the 16th day of the 11th month for the Hebrew religious, and the Knicks became 16-11 on the road for the season. So this could happen to the Suns 18th day of the 11th month. It could become 11-18 for a road record with a loss. If that were to happen, the Hawks would become 28-28 for a season record with a win as they sweep the Suns 2-0, like 20 head-to-head against for the regular season. If we write out the number 20, it sums to 28, as well as 107, the 28th prime number. And it will be the Hawks' 56th game for the season. 56, if you write it out, sums to 118. Could go along with Suns becoming 11-18. But it also sums to 98. And their coach can get his 98th win regular season as a coach for the Hawks. Now, if we switch gears over to the Suns, if the Suns were going to win this game, well, it is February 9th, written 2/9, kind of like 29. And Hawks could just go ahead and get their 29th loss for the season. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. The Suns, they would get their 76th all-time head-to-head win against the Hawks. 76, if you write it out, sums to 54. It will be a day with 54 date numerology on the Gregorian, February 9th, written 2/9. And to go along with it, the Suns would get their 31st win for the season. 31 written out sums to 109, the 29th prime number, it being February 9th, written 2/9. And if the Suns get their 31st win for the season, 31 mathematically is the 11th prime number. They can go ahead and get revenge against the Hawks for the season and become 1-1 head-to-head against the Hawks to even the score. This will be the Hawks' 25th home game, and their coach can sit on 97 wins as a coach for the Hawks regular season with a loss. 97 is the 25th prime number. That's about all I have for this game in particular. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one here, the Bulls versus the Nets.
Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Starting with the home team here, the Nets. It is the 137th day of the Hebrew civil calendar, a day leaving 218 left. This will be the 182nd regular season head-to-head matchup between these two teams. 182, 218, they're just anagrams of each other, also known as my bias number. The Nets can get their 33rd win for the season. 137 is the 33rd prime number. It will be a day with 163 date numerology on the Hebrew civil, 163 the 38th prime number, and the Nets coach can get his 38th win regular season as a coach for the Nets to go with. Today we'll have 34 date numerology on the Gregorian, and the Nets can get their 87th all-time head-to-head win against the Bulls. 87 sums to 139, the 34th prime number. Another number that sums to 139, or excuse me, did I say 149? I meant to say 139, if I didn't say that sometime. 96 also sums to 139, the 34th prime number. And as the Nets get their 87th all-time head-to-head win against the Bulls, the Nets coach would get his 96th win regular season for his career. Both sum to 139, the 34th prime number. it being a day with 34 date numerology on the Gregorian. It's also 18 date numerology on the Gregorian, and the Bulls can get their 18th road loss to go with their 29th loss for the season on February 9th, written 2/9. If the Bulls were going to win this game, well, it is the Nets' 27th home game. It is the Bulls' 28th road game, and the Bulls can simply just become 27-28 for a season record with the win. It will be the 40th day of the Gregorian year, and if you write out 40, it sums to 30, and the Bulls can become 3-0, like 30 head-to-head against the Nets for the season with a win. This is the Nets' 55th game for the season. This is the Bulls' 55th game for the season, and the Nets can get their 23rd loss for the season to go with. 23 written out does sum to 55. It also sums to 163, and it will be a day with 163 date numerology on the Hebrew civil side of the calendar. What else? I think that might be it. Yeah, that's about what I have for this game for right now. Let's go ahead and move on to the last game of the night. The Bucks versus the Lakers. The Bucks versus the Lakers. Starting with the home team, the Lakers. If the Lakers were going to win this game, it could be because it's their 56th game of the season, and they could become 26-30 for a season record with a win. 26-30 kind of looks like a 263. 263 is the 56th prime number. This will be a day with 18 date numerology on the Gregorian. The Bucks can get their 18th loss for the season. They would get their 13th road loss for the season as Lakers get the 91st all-time head-to-head win against the Bucks, 91, the 13th triangular number. Lakers would sit on 13 home losses with the win. And let's write out 85, see what that sums to. Nothing sticks out to me on that one. I guess we can say Lakers can sit on 69 all-time head-to-head losses against the Bucks to go with. 69, if you write it out, sums to 139, the 34th prime number. It will be a day with 34 date numerology on the Gregorian. And honestly, that's about what I have for the Lakers. Oh, one last thing. LeBron James. If you write out LeBron James, it sums to 114. The Bucks coach can get his 114th loss regular season as a coach for the Bucks, facing a team with LeBron James on it after he just broke the all-time scoring record the day prior or 2 days prior. To flip it over to the Bucks, if the Bucks were going to win this game, Bucks can go ahead and get their 38th win for the season on a day with 163 date numerology for the Hebrew Civil. 163 is the 38th prime number. This will be a revenge game for the Bucks. Lakers already won't beat them once this season. Bucks can go ahead and get revenge and even the score 1-1 head-to-head against the Lakers for the season as they give Lakers their 31st loss for the season, 31 the 11th prime number. If you write out the number 11, it sums to 27. And this will be Bucks' 27th road game. It will be the Lakers' 27th home game. 11 written out sums to 27 and 27 in 2 of the 4 base ciphers. It will be a day with 54 date numerology on the Gregorian. The Bucks coach can get his 251st win regular season as a coach for the Bucks. 251 is the 54th prime number. And it will be a day with 34 date numerology on the Gregorian as well. 34 is the 9th Fibonacci number. Bucks can go ahead and get their 9th win in a row as they get their 15th road win to go with 15, if I can spell it correctly. 15 written out sums to 34 and 38. I guess you can put that on top of them getting their 38th win for the season. Bucks would get their 70th all-time head-to-head win against the Lakers. 70, if you spell it correctly. 70 sums to 34. And one last thing, the Bucks coach, he's sitting on 310 regular season losses for his career. I know the Los Angeles has an area code of 310, and the Bucks will be playing tomorrow back-to-back in LA against the Clippers tomorrow. So the Bucks coach could just sit on that 310 in the LA area code heading into tomorrow's game against the Clippers if the Bucks win this one. And that's about what I would put for these games. Just a quick, brief overlook. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gets you started on a decode as the decode that you already have. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate the support. I wish you guys the best luck on all your picks. Hopefully you win all the money in the world. And I'll see you guys maybe in the next video.